go. What's up, WWE Champions Universe? Lee, Rusty, and all of the Twitchites, or whatever people on Twitch are called. I don't know what that is. Rusty?
Champs Chat Nation.
Champions Chat Nation. I love that. You remember when G switched from Champions Nation to G Nation? Like, I miss...
Hello, G Nation. Guess on here.
Going, hello, champions. Like, that was my
favorite. Set down my baguette to play champions for you.
Dude, he's going to smack you in the DMs. I'm just saying. Twitchers? Yeah, Twitchers. Anywho, we are in this video building out the ultimate Bray Wyatt. Now, I know what you're thinking. Last week, we built an ultimate Bray Wyatt last week. What changed? No. Well, Rusty, everything. What changed? What changed?
Now Bray has... Okay, so if Bray is the most OP male in the game, he now has an OP trainer in the game and takes him... Now we're doing like exponential math, like with the power that he can do. Tell us about Bodacious Becky. She released today, so this is her debut in the Entourage.
Goldie got to preview her last night, so hopefully send Goldie your good thoughts. She did a great job on the stream. But yeah, so I think when we first saw her, she was listed as a coach. And if I'm wrong about that, let me know in the chat. But I thought she was a coach for like a hot minute. Red Gem's doing 40%, Black Gem's doing 40%, and I went, oh my goodness, that is going to change everything. Now, she's a trainer as she got implemented, so I don't know if it's quite as a coach would be, but still. Let's see what she hits for. So you can see the rest of our trainer set here. We've got 130% gem damage strap, but I'm not running any metals, so this is still within reach of most people if you have a 60% or, give or take strap plus Fury 2s. And then we're running the Viper Strike and the I Pity the Fool. And yes, we're going to play with some of these non-licensed plates like that one or this one here in a little bit too. So
because this is an experiment. And I mean, ultimately what we're going for is a superstar like the world has never seen. We are trying to set the curve on the power creep. We're trying to be at the farthest end of it. And the community's helping us build this because they want to see, can Bray hit like no one has ever hit before?
That's right. Well, someone from the community has already spoken and said, hey, let's see Stacy swapped out for Z Gunther. The only issue that's why I tried to build these out beforehand is because on the main account, every single character area is the exact same level. So it's just a big list you scroll through. What's up, 202 Gaming?
Austrian Zombie. The world's first Austrian zombie. I want to tell you, I'm in the Entourage now.
You're an equal opportunity offender, Rusty.
I grew up in the 80s where anyone foreign, anyone non-American was just a heel.
Whoa.
And it was
Those were not the good old days. Okay.
They're the bad old days.
All right. That was a 4.7 hit. So let's leave these here.
And the pin bar hasn't moved yet.
Right.
Right. Is what's so impressive.
Right. So here's where the big hit should come in. So I put one of the plates on there in particular where you break black and make red. But if you notice, when you go into the mandible claw, that cancels that out because it happens at the end of your turn. So we know right off I need to change that plate. What we need is anything that deals with the red gems. Once the red gems hit at the end, this is where it's going to go off. So let's see what kind of damage he does with the Becky here. Becky with the good hair. Come on. 18 million. That was 18 million on that.
And that was the second swipe.
Yeah, right? He had already hit 5.
So turn 1, 18 plus 5 is 23 million?
23 million turn 1, yeah. Plus the sub, whatever the sub did, which I didn't even pay attention. True. Ivan Drago was a baby face. Thank you, baby eyes.
You know what came into the chat? They said, put Seth friggin' Rollins because he does 40% to all gems.
All right. Well, we're going to change out one of the plates so we can also change out one of the Entourage.
And I don't know, is Rollins a trainer or a coach?
He's a
I have
trainer.
not. Okay, I was like, I have
Yeah,
not laid
plus
eyes
one
on.
juggernaut, but we're not doing jugs. So again, bear
Incredible.
with me. This we try not to make the whole first half of the stream me trying to find these. Once we get to the
Oh
Sir
yeah.
Zorro builds, Zorro and I already built these out so that they're ready to go. So shout out to Sir Zorro. He's sleeping right now because it is very late.
He's across the
where he
world. He's in.
Yes.
He's. Am I allowed to say where he's from? I don't know.
Oh, I don't know.
We'll keep his location anonymous.
Yeah.
But he is on the other side of the world, and it's 3 a.m. in
Yeah.
his time zone.
If you see Seth freaking Rollins go by and I miss him, you just tell
So
me.
yeah. So Baby Ice. Fun fact: neither Lee nor I have Bray. So if we had him, you could absolutely borrow him, right? But so it's like anything divided by zero is still zero. So
That's right.
yeah.
That's right. No, our polls last week. Actually, I had, where we had our Muscle Man emote up there last week. I had the one from No Holds Barred where Hulk Hogan goes, Dookie. And I was going to put the polls last week were and have that there, but it wouldn't load right. So I had to give up. All right, Rusty, I swear. There he is. Any color gems do 40%. Now, the only thing is I'm risking losing him not starting turn 1. But other than that, do we see anything else that, other than changing out this plate, because it's not going to work for us? Let's see.
Maybe click.
Ooh, when we break 3 or more black gems, we could do that. Let's see.
So-
What about the, where is the baddest jacket? Subs increase your black gem. Oh, but he goes into red.
So what is how does the Hulkster plate read? How does the Hulkamaniac plate read?
Whenever you break
That's-
20 plus gems, increase your red gem damage by 200% for 2 turns. So, and then
No,
whenever
no,
you
I
break
think
20
it's
plus
red
gems, your
and
black
black.
move. It's black
Isn't
move, red gems, black
Oh,
move.
Okay.
But still,
So
let's do it. Let's see it.
I can't imagine it being better than that. Like I can't imagine it being better than that.
Yeah. The
Like I
Cody
can't imagine a
plate.
plate being better than this one, I guess is what I'm saying.
Okay. Well, then we'll keep this one on. Then we'll switch to the seance and see what that does. Because
Okay, well, yeah,
remember
okay.
last
So,
week
yeah,
with
yeah,
the
yeah.
seance, that was. Woo. Zelda says, yes, thank you for trying out this plate. Definitely going to try it out. Yeah.
And I'm looking at the birthday
Zorro already
prize
maxed
wall.
the Feud War score.
Nuke Anteater is asking, I've got 11K medallions. What should I grab off the prize wall? I don't ever get to shop with other people's money, so I'm going to look at the prize wall here and maybe offer some suggestions. That'd be fun.
So we did have to. This is not a feud ready build because we did have to go to turn 2. But all right, so this is our black move, black gems, and pin bar doesn't move. Let's see what it hits just with that with Seth freaking Rollins and Becky. So the power couple. Woo! All right, that's 5.4 with nothing else. I'm hoping he stays alive through this. Because yikes.
I don't see it happening. I
Well,
don't
no, I
think
meant
there's
like through the sub even, but
I don't think there's someone in the game with enough health to actually go through a full cycle.
well, let's see. Let's see. Well, I mean, it did the little glitch like we won, which of course we did, right? Blam, blam,
Little kiss.
blam.
Little kiss.
29 million.
Are we going to see negative damage? Have we seen that yet?
No.
Okay.
It's the bodacious bods of Lee and Rusty, the all-American males.
I was thinking the Alex
you,
Wright
Festival.
dance.
Oh, good Lord, Bill's Mafia. No more polls. No polls tonight.
No pulls tonight, friend.
We are tapped.
No pulls tonight. We are
We are
pull-less.
tapped. Yeah. Any other builds for Bray? We've thrown in Seth Rollins. The big switch there is you don't start turn 1. So he definitely hit harder. Went from 18 million to 29 million with that and the Hulkamaniac plate.
So here's an observation. That gamble might be worth it if you're going into feud and you're
Okay.
selecting an opponent with a sub move,
Okay.
right? Because you've got the reversal, right? So you will steal the move. you will reverse it. So if you go in with that build and you choose whoever, right? Cody, and he's green, blue, and you know that's triple sub 6-star silver Cody, right?
Right.
So you've just stolen. Turn 1, you swipe. His turn 1, you steal. You're fully charged, and you've done damage. I mean, that might be like the hack of all hacks.
Maybe. I mean, the trick is, though, if you're not loaded turn 1 in feud, and I am, unless I have a sub, you're not going to survive. Like,
well, what I'm saying is, let it, like, you choose the opponent out of their lineup that is the sub guy. You just go for it. You're just the sub killer. Just bam, bam, bam. Right?
Yeah, that's true. And I mean, as long as you get a red match. I didn't get a red match last time, which was what the problem was. This is, by the way, guys, with the Seance plate. So this is the big boy plate that almost nobody has. Oh, geez. That 5 million hit right off the bat is awesome. What's that?
This is the Seance plate?
Well, yeah, it'll trigger after. Both plates should trigger after the next move.
What's up, Merrick's? We are trying to build the greatest iteration of Muscle Man Bray and probably the best superstar that the world has ever seen by attaching Bodacious Becky to Bray.
Oh, I missed the damage.
Oh,
what was the damage?
I don't know. He's not getting up.
He's already dead. Oh.
Okay, since we got Merrick's in the chat and we got people asking, can you just show the entourage one more time before you run it?
Yeah, absolutely. So we're doing a gamble build where we've got the power couple, Seth freaking Rollins for 40% any color gems, Becky for red and black 40% more, Gunther buffing up the multis, and then Rock bumping the multis up strength 1. So, what do you want to talk about, Rusty?
Incredible. So here's my theory, Merrick's and chat. Should you go into this with feud not MP ready and try to find a sub opponent and steal, turn 1 you swipe, turn 2 or their turn 1, you hit the reversal, steal the turn, and now you're ready you're getting 2 turns in a row. Yeah. If you choose the sub opponent and if the AI hits the sub first.
Well, see, here's the issue though. Like with that one, I didn't have red. Now I did have a row break that got me the 1 red gem I needed, but I didn't have red. I mean, that's the struggle though. Like if I've got my Neidhart, and I will, not for the women's feud, obviously, but if your Bray is showing up, my Neidhart's going to eat him. I mean, he eats everyone. So it just depends. It really depends on what your strategy is. Because, I mean, yeah, if you can eat 1 turn, because offensively it's a little different. Defensively, if you've got the defensive build out, if they have a turn, you're usually done. But offensively, you might have a shot. All right, I got to watch the damage this time. See what it hits.
Go 1 speed if you need to. So it goes super slow for Grandpa.
Oh, thank you.
I was talking about myself.
23. Okay, so that was not as good. It was not as good. I continue to find that the whatever it was, underdog story type plate, it does better than the Ghostbusters plates whenever I've tried them.
So Baby Ice says, no MP trainers. You guys are nuts. Okay. Right? So, I mean, I think that's the voice of reason calling in from the chat to say you don't want to go into a feud with no MP trainers. That's a bad idea. Right. Suggestions are coming in and they're coming in the chat. Somebody said, have you tried Sherry in the entourage?
I was actually thinking about Sherry. Yeah.
Even higher.
Sheriff's badge. We can use the sheriff's badge. Yep. Sheriffs will hit pretty nice.
Swap Seth for Sherry.
Yep. We can do that.
Yeah. Okay. So that's
Becky,
multiple people.
But swap Seth for Sherry. Absolutely.
Right.
What are the
And-
odds
but
that
we're still with no MP experiment? So if it's Sherry, right, and Becky.
Oops, no, not move charge. Gem modifier. Go back. So the Yahoos who got to run this guy last week didn't use Sherry, apparently. Wonder who they were.
It was us.
It was us.
Me. Hi.
It was me, Austin.
I'm the problem.
It was
It's me.
All right, so we're swapping Seth for Sherry, and we're swapping in the sheriff's badge. So Sherry, Sheriff, and Hulkamaniac. That's our big brain play right now. Thank you, Merrick.
Yeah, that was a Taylor Swift song. That was it. Yeah, it's called Antihero. As performed by
the dulcet tones of Rusty Graves. Can I just tell you, Rusty, I was just at a little girl's birthday party for my daughter, and the theme was Taylor Swift. So
awesome. I would have been a great security guard at that birthday party. That would have been fun. It would have been a lot of fun. Hey, you get out of here.
Hey, you guys. I'm going to let him hit me just so I can start with the moves loaded pure.
I like Taylor too, Max. I mean, I'm a Swiftie.
Godflow, what's up? Pretty sure you were the same month as what? What did I miss? What did I miss?
It's cool to have a mod in the chat, though. We've never had one. It gets pretty out of hand sometimes.
Well, Merrick's mods for us a lot. He's low key behind the scenes, like, not that one, because we don't know what we're doing. Quite honestly, we still haven't figured out the Twitches. I think I successfully rated
sometimes.
us, and we do feed the trolls.
They tell you don't feed the trolls, and I like to feed them a buffet of
buffoonery. My goodness, times 10. All right,
times
so.
10.
Oh, and we could, well, we're not going to because that would ruin everything, but we could go right back into this. All right, so the over-under, Rusty, what do you think? So we had 29 with I Pity the Fool, 23 with the Seance plate, both with Seth freaking Rollins. This one, what's your over-under?
40.
40 million?
40 mil.
40 million.
With
Big
those,
Love, what do you think in the chat?
Multiplies,
what do you think?
Going big.
All right.
40 million.
40 with extra zeros, and because it's Scopely, no commas. Oh, shade thrown.
Yeah, Big Love 198138 says 40.
That wasn't as sensual as you've said it before. 40
Valentine's Day.
Straight up 40. 40 million.
That's our champion.
Woo,
that's
Dark Star, you were close.
My boy. That's my muscle man. Yeah, that's good. He's
Hercules.
Exactly. 42 mil.
Yes.
46 million was reduced to 40. So awesome.
All right. Any takers? Can we do anything to make this better?
Yes.
Anything else to make
but we
this
won't
better?
do it. The answer is yes. We could do Fury 2s across the board.
Well,
but we're intentionally not doing that.
Right.
Just because this is Dad's account, we've got the Fury 2s, I think, on other things.
Well, we need to transition in the next few minutes to. We got 3 Sir Zorro builds to do. Not only endorsed by, but hand selected by Sir Zorro for tonight's stream.
Oh, the drip plate. What would that do?
Oh, jeez. We're gonna drip him. All right.
I mean, it's like that's like we've
not?
come to the edge of the Grand Canyon. Now we will attempt to jump across it.
All right, but that does take the Hulkamaniac plate off. I'm just saying.
Well, was it? I mean, we saw 40 million. Now let's test it. Let's put it to the test. Can the drip outdo it or not?
I think no, and here's why. You start with a red move, then you go into a black sub. Which does so, but then you do the move and it won't drop them until after. I don't know. We'll see. It may.
But isn't that the content people need to see and hear? That hey guys, the drip plate was not as good in this situation. Like who's ever said that?
I'm pretty sure Merrick's has said it on a lot of videos. Merrick's is pretty anti-drip.
I don't know. I don't ever watch the guy. I mean, is it pretty good? Is it pretty good?
You don't watch the guy. You've been on his channel, whatever. Sucker.
Just kidding. I've been on his channels. I'm totally joking. Totally joking. Of course, Merrick's has said. Do you remember that whole thing? Like The Simpsons did it first. Like that's like anything we probably try to do. Like Merrick's has been doing this for so long. He's probably done it for already. So
yep.
Or Goldie or DJ.
Professor.
I think, cumulatively, they have about 125 years of streaming experience combined. So
yeah, whereas we've got like 5 minutes. So
we're new to this.
Footer says Merrick streams ? Okay, so I was wrong because I see sometimes 7. So this did for sure drop some drip. Now the question is, how will the drip drop on the next drip?
Well, it's just back to the 10x though. It's going to be 40 again, I would think, right?
Well, you got 10x and then you got the 7s, but you don't have the Hulkamaniac. So let's see. Let's see.
So 32. I'll guess 32.
32. All right.
We'll
I'll say 38.
Ooh, Merrick's saying 20. I would love it. I would
30.
love it. Because then we're like, hey man, the drip didn't do it for us.
It didn't. The drip was distinctly lesser
37,
than the Hulkamaniac.
Damage reduced to 30. So the Hulkamaniac plate, you just saw it with your own eyes.
Yep.
Hulkamaniac plate better on the best superstar in the game with the best trainer. The drip plate is not the one. It's not the one.
Yep.
That's pretty cool.
Not the one.
That's pretty cool to know. I just feel like the community needs to be free of their
driposity.
The drip envy, you know?
The drip V.
Yeah. Yeah.
Thank you, Big Love.
Yeah, people are plotting that the drip is not the solution. So I love it.
Well, this is your trainer setup. If you've got these ones right here, then first of all, I'm jealous because I'm missing. I have this one. That's it. But if you've got this setup right here and a Hulkamaniac plate, you too can hit 40 million turn-ish one, cycle consistently, and it recycles flawlessly. So there you go. That's it for this video. Now we're going to play with some Sir Zorro builds. So check out the next video if you're on the YouTubes. Nice. And for all the Twitchers, Twitches. Yeah, anyway. See you on that one.